If you were to ask me what my favorite anime of all time would be, I would answer without hesitation, Lupin the Third. And then I get an answer like, what series? Lupin the who? Yeah, it's a sad state of affairs when your favorite anime of all time is barely even recognized by modern anime viewers. Though that changes very soon with the new introduction of the brand new Lupin the Third series, but it got me thinking about all the classic movies, OVAs, and specials from over the years. And you know what? Looking at people like Doug Walker and his Disney-cember, or James Rolfe and his Monster Madness, I thought, you know what? I'm an anime reviewer. I'm pretty confident in my skills. I bet I could do videos like that. And that's exactly what I'm here to do for you this month of January. We're going to be looking at all of the OVAs, specials, and movies from the Lupin the Third series, though for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to be calling them movies. I'm not going to be looking at the TV series because I already have a vlog series on that, so check that out if you want to hear my thoughts on the series. For those that don't know, Lupin the Third, created by Monkey Punch, is a master thief and is also the grandson of Maurice Leblanc's Arsène Lupin. Lupin goes all over the world searching for all sorts of treasures to steal. Accompanying him is his always faithful and right-hand man Daisuke Jigen, who is a sharpshooter extraordinaire, as well as Goemon Ishikawa the 13th, the 13th descendant of the legendary Japanese thief. He wields the legendary sword Zen Tatsuken, which can literally cut through anything. Always tagging along is the femme fatale and fling of Lupin's, Mine Fujiko. And to round off the cast, always doggedly tailing Lupin and his gang, the always stubborn and indomitable Inspector Zenigata, who's made it his life mission to put Lupin to justice and put him behind bars. Now, because there are so many movies, specials, and OVAs, I'm going to have to bunch up a couple of the movies together, as well as have a few videos during the month of February. So come take a ride with me as we take a look at all of the Lupin the Third movies. Starting with the very first film in the franchise, The Mystery of Mamo. This is one of my personal favorites, mostly due to biased reasons, because it's one of the very few Lupin films to feature the Jinan dub, featuring Tony Oliver as the quintessential gentleman thief Lupin III. The movie starts out how most of these movies tend to start off, with Lupin supposedly dying. Zenigata, not believing a word of the news, goes to Lupin's grave, only to discover Lupin by his very headstone, perplexed as to why he's been declared dead. It's then a mystery of gathering up the clues, where everything seems to link to a mysterious man only known as Mamo. So what does this mystery man known as Mamo want exactly? Well, as it turns out, all Mamo wants to do is collect the most brilliant and beautiful minds of the world to create his perfect Eden here on Earth, or away from Earth. Now, Mamo, like most villains from these films, could just be compared to just a Bond villain. It's just some rich guy that's out to rule the world, but I'd like to think he's more than just that. Mamo is relentless in getting what he wants. He's able to outmaneuver Lupin and the gang on a couple of occasions. He pushes Lupin and the gang over the edge, causing some infighting between them, even causing them to split up for a short time. Now, what's cool about the copy of the film that I have is that it actually features every single dub on it, including the Japanese one, and each one leaves you with a very different experience on it. From the classic Jinan dub with all the recognizable voices that most of us grew up with when we got introduced to Lupin, to some of the British dubs, which give a new interesting take on it, as well as the poor unfortunate case of a dub that was done in the very early stages of when anime was first introduced, that unfortunately they didn't write down the credits for who played these parts. and we may never know who played Lupin III all those years ago. But it's still great that we have their voices here immortalized on this DVD copy. Though for all of its good points, there are a couple of letdowns. While the first two acts build up really nicely and has great character development between the Lupin members, the third act for me feels to drag on a little bit. A little too much lingering here, a little too much dialogue at the end, but boy does it end in a bang. I won't say what the mystery of Mamo is, though if you read the Japanese translation of the title, it's a dead giveaway. Now, because of when this film was made in 1978, it does have a very huge Cold War backdrop for its setting, with two war nations of Russia and America thinking that the other has bombs targeted to them, when really it's Mamo pulling the strings, and yada yada and all that, and holy crap, Lupin III is a part of the Justice League? Oh, I cannot wait for this Batman v Superman movie. I wonder where his cameo's gonna be. He's not gonna be in the movie, is he? Ain't that just like DC to not recognize a classic DC character like Lupin III? Anyways, overall, Mystery of Mamo is a good film. Definitely the strongest point of it is the character interactions of the Lupin gang members, seeing them having to deal with all this stress and as well as each other. It's just a really nice character analysis piece for all four of them. Tune in next time when an old familiar friend steps in to give his aid to a franchise that started him on his career.